Okay, so I was looking through the comments for this video, and there were just so many good suggestions that I just had to binge watch a lot of Doctor Who on Netflix just then. So I've been avoiding this video all day and just watching Doctor Who. Thank you guys so much. Cheers. Hola amigos, Crispy here, and yes, I'm back with an episode of Crispy Ass. And yes, I'm in a different location, but more on that later. So last episode, I asked you, what do you think is the best episode of Doctor Who? And my goodness, you guys just... So let's get into it. Waters of Mars, it's just amazing. What do you think of it? I really did enjoy Waters of Mars. I rented it from like the library ages ago. It was one of the first episodes I watched and it was just truly creepy. I really like Girl Who Waited since it was my first episode and means a lot to me. That episode also means a lot to me. It was one of the first episodes I introduced to Emma. You might know her from previous episodes of Crispy Ass. But yeah, no, that episode is quite heartbreaking as well. The best episode of Doctor Who so far would have to be The Doctor's Wife, by far. You can call me sexy. Blink, one of the scariest episodes of Doctor Who. Still scares me today. We all knew Blink was going to be on this list. My favourite episode is Face the Raven. I actually cried when Clara died. Rest in peace, Clara Oswald. Face the Raven's the best episode because Clara dies tragically. Time Flight. There's a genie who is kidnapping professors so he can open a big egg, and then it turns out the master is wearing a mask. Best episode ever. That really sounds intriguing. I love the Vincent van Gogh episode, which was actually my first episode, the one that pulled me in. But I think my favourite episode is the Series 6 two-part opener, the one that introduced me to the Silence. It's brilliant storytelling and so deliciously creepy. So delicious, yeah. The Series 6 two-part opener is one of my favourites of all time, probably my favourite of all time. Best episode is obviously Silence in the Library, Forest of the Dead, and everyone else's opinion on this topic is invalid, but mine, because I'm right and no one else is, so f you. That's a bit harsh. Mine will probably be Flatline. It's awesome seeing Clara act like the Doctor and Mini TARDIS. Yeah, I really do have a soft spot for Flatline. I'm pretty sure it's my favourite episode of Series 8. Eccleston, The Empty Child, Tennant, Blink / Water of Mars, Smith, Vincent the Doctor / The Lodger, Capaldi, Heaven Sent, and all-time best of New Who, In the Forest of the Shite. You knew that episode will get a mention. Shite Terrors, Shite Marriage Silver, The Shite of the Doctor, Mid-Shite, and of course, good old In the Forest of the Shite. Great episode. That was... Woo! I think Let's Kill Hitler because Rory puts Hitler in the cupboard. Yeah. Love and Monsters. Fight me. Okay. Okay, Thomas Armand. Why have you got a last name Armand, huh? It's ironic because you don't have any nuts. Oh! I would never win in a fight. Fave ep is Blink. Has little of everything. Except David Tennant for most of the episode. Did I just diss Blink? Who am I? The Pandorica two-parter or Day of the Doctor. I just recently binge watched Doctor Who and I watched the Pandorica two-parter and I forgot how good that was. That two-parter. Genesis of the Daleks or the Zontaran Stratagem / Poison Sky two-parter. Let's not talk about the Zontaran two-parter. Let's talk about Genesis of the Daleks. You guys can watch me do a reaction to the first part of that episode on the Who Addicts channel right now. Go click it. The end of time, the damn ending! Tennant, mate. What? My favourite episodes are Blink and Listen, both amazing episodes, obviously. I see you're a fan of Stephen Moffat's one-word episode titles. The 11th Hour. Brilliant start for a brilliant Doctor. I also rewatched that one and that is... It's so good, almost too much. The Day of the Doctor. Everything you could ever want from a Doctor Who episode in one story. Molto bene! But yes, that brings us to the end of yet another fantastic episode of Crispy Ass. Thank you all so much for your comments. They were all molto bene! Okay, so the question for this episode of Crispy Ass is, what are your theories on Pearl Mackie's character, Bill? Considering she's just started filming Series 10, it's about, what, third day now? I don't know. So I'm just wondering, what do you guys think, what do you think she'll be like? What are your hopes for her? I know we've seen a little bit of her in that teaser, but that was only just a smidgen. What are your theories on like what kind of character she will be? So comment below, I'll read all of them and hopefully you can end up in next episode of Crispy Ass. Woo! As always, please like, please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next episode of Crispy Ass. Allons-y, I can't reach it for the first time ever.
Hello, I'm the Doctor, and you should subscribe to Crispy. Thank you, and enjoy.
And the reason I'm in a different location is because I'm house sitting for someone at the moment. But this someone is pretty cool because, I mean, look, their front door is the TARDIS.